We are live. Alright, so it's time to finish this game. We have been,
We have been. That honestly kind of describes our emotions during these past few classes, honestly.
yeah, just, distressed noises.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got everything already loaded up.
We should only have one class left. We'll definitely be finishing this today.
And,
we are gonna die. We are gonna die.
We're already dead. Hiyoko's already dead. She has been since the beginning of the route.
I've never heard such, like, a bop be about death. Like, it would be-
Remix!
Yeah. Anyway, okay.
We are
so,
gonna die.
Y'all, no. You're gonna die, y'all. It's a bit call, y'all.
If Final Destination had a theme song.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, so let's load. And what I'm gonna do is, in terms of the volume, we're gonna keep it down this time. But the thing is that I got my phone with me for chat and everything, so we should be able to monitor it a little bit better.
And now it's time for our traditional testing.
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 1, 2, 3.
Testing.
No, 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 no.
Testing.
Okay. Somebody,
Bobby is secretly a part-time rapper behind the
I'm a
scenes.
SoundCloud rapper, guys. Subscribe. I mean, follow.
boxing. No, it's not like that. Remember, you have to say boots and cats. Yes.
Oh, that's how that works. So they are saying actual words, you just can't understand them.
Yeah. It's easier that way. That's how you begin it, and then you get better at it.
We
as
are
you go
gonna
along.
die. We are gonna die.
Oh my gosh.
We are gonna die.
That sounds pretty good.
We are gonna die. It's gonna be out on SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube.
We haven't
coming
even
soon.
we haven't even started the cutscenes yet, and you're already music promoing.
We're gonna die. Birds flying in the sky.
It's gonna be in every genre.
Anyway.
Death in every genre.
Yes.
What the heck?
The
Oh
sequel.
my gosh. You
Alright, let's
know
go.
what? You would think there is probably a song about death in every single genre you can imagine.
Honestly,
So,
I know
you
of at least 2 of those because of Final Destination credits, so...
Murder on my mind.
Purple Lamborghini lurking. Sorry.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh. Okay. Let's just go to Shu with a background that looks like the inside of a ship from Planets of the Moon.
Oh wow.
It honestly does. Anyway.
Okay, so the end is near.
We always have the longest intro.
We do. Somebody do a comparison for whoever has the longest intros.
Hey, I've
before
known
streams.
certain YouTubers that have like 5+ minute intros, so
Meh.
like we are okay. All right, let's go.
Well, it's one of those scenarios where we can say, hey, at least we're not that bad.
Yeah.
Wait, so what happened last time?
So basically,
Is this already in full screen?
yeah, it should be.
Oh,
Wait, try one more
Recap.
time.
Nope.
Yay!
No, it was
Okay,
not.
good. So basically, where we left off was basically we had an epic battle, and the thing was
With
that
some epic music in the background.
yeah, and basically the spirit of Hiyoko came to bring Ryota back to his senses, and it was basically something where I mean, we know all this stuff about the Charon virus now, and we know all this stuff about Shu in terms of apparently he was friends with Ryota's dad.
Oh yeah.
And the thing was that they had like a weird kind of like dynamic, but the thing was that it was obvious that they cared for each other. Shu just is not good at expressing emotions.
I mean, what would you expect from the doctor?
Yeah. And yeah, we're learning more about Shu's backstory. I still don't like him, but
A tragic backstory does not redeem villains. There, I said it.
So essentially, he was best friends with Ryota's dad, right?
Mhm.
And then the dad dies, and then he uses Ryota as a test subject.
Pretty much.
Yes, because that makes sense.
Yeah.
It does in Shu's world, apparently. Which is apparently altered, as we're about to find out in a second.
So the world shall be changed forever. For the better
Forever.
or maybe the worse. Who knows?
Most likely the worst.
Yeah. Alright, next line.
When your father died, my world was altered.
I want to see Shu in the new Barbie movie.
No.
I,
No.
I don't even have any context on the new Barbie movie, but one might say that his influence grew over me grew after death.
I feel like Shu and Pink would be nice.
What the? You keep interrupting after every single line with irrelevant comments.
It's good. I'm stalling because I know we're gonna die.
Again,
I'm saving this
we're
minutes.
already dead. Hiyoko
Before
is
we got
already dead.
some more.
Would that make it a double death?
And where exactly would they go? To double hell?
Yes.
References.
Below hell.
There's a
Yeah.
hell below hell canon now.
Just erased. Sorry. Okay.
Both for good and for ill.
Kawara Ryuji. All I can recall of him now is his voice and the color of his wings. He rarely returned home, always leaving Mother and me alone.
Now we know who Ryota's father is.
You did this to carry out my father's will?
You misunderstand. This was not just a parting kindness between colleagues.
Bruh.
I doubt that there was anyone in this world with a stronger sense of duty than mine.
Bruh.
Well then, you're just full of confidence, aren't you?
It's the ego for me.
This was his final challenge to me. And you see the result. But your refusal is hardly rational. I was trying only to grant your wish, and had you would accept it, it would be so.
Honey, you cannot tell me that this is actually what you think he wanted.
Yeah.
Like-
He's delusional.
Yeah, I feel like at the very
Well, Sacramento wasn't the only one experiencing delusions of grandeur in this scenario.
Eh,
Are you dissatisfied with something?
yes. It's like
Just about to say that. Nah.
just my day is ruined. My crops are unwatered. We have nothing on the table. My order came late. Everything is wrong,
Oh,
and
look,
you're
there's
asking
a tornado.
Yeah, and you're asking me, am I dissatisfied?
I feel like that first part was from something.
It's like, what do you think? A world without strife, where no one will have a loved one stolen from them, because everyone's dead. That is the world I wish for. I never asked for a world where the human race is killed.
Oh, it's because you were broad.
A pity that you did not say so 8 years ago.
Yup.
And you're using the "why didn't you say so" excuse.
Uh-huh. We're gonna die.
Sorry.
Rock Candy is doing the WTF is going on here dance.
Yeah.
Death.
Alright. You got this.
What absurd contract was this?
Nobody knows, Sakuya.
There's no power in prayer. Dang. I should never have met you. Doctor, my wish ends today. Father is no longer in this world. There is no reason for you to chase after his final wish or final will anymore.
Sorry.
Ho ho ho!
He's Santa Claus.
You can. You're laughing it up now for some reason.
Can we please put a Santa hat on?
Like, okay, this is the first normal-ish laugh you ever heard, but it's scaring me.
Yeah, he's always scarier when he's acting normal.
Can we just stab him?
He has the cleaver, so no.
Why don't we get our own?
I'm not sure where we would get our own.
Mom.
Does this mean you are sympathizing with me?
No.
No!
No.
Hell no!
No.
What
What
kind
are
of
you talking
logic? Ugh, what kind of roundabout logic is this?
A cleaver.
Oh, how I have fallen. Oh, how the mighty do fall. I can feel his pitying gaze even now. Very well. The contract ends today.
Bro, I'm dead. There's a plot twist to this.
You know, if this was a contract, you know, there's usually loopholes and everything, but I'm sure you manipulated the shit out of it. So that's why you think that this was a fair trade.
And I must admit defeat. It is not over yet. We must open the gate of Tartarus in the depths of the abyss.
Where did you even come from?
He's been here the whole time.
He has?
Well, I mean, he did help us in the final battle, so.
Oh, yeah. Look at beady eyes. We only have about 10 minutes until the humans come in from above.
Yeah, like, this is all nice and good, people, but I still don't know how this solves the problem of literal a war about to start.
Yeah.
This ruffles my feathers. I have nice feathers.
Do these look ruffled to you?
They're elegant.
Oh, whatever.
Ryo literally commented on Sakuya's majestic wake at the beginning of this, so...
Majestic. Did you hear that, guys? I'm majestic.
Majestic Sakuya.
I'm majestic.
Amazing.
In body,
Fear me.
in body, if not in mindset.
Leon GB, well, that's you.
I see you are still alive, gentlemen. Oh,
So
fuck.
far.
Banama, banama, banama.
Oh, he's a bad guy.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be his theme. Whatever. Mr. Leone.
So, I bring with me all those who had taken refuge in the gym.
Oh, that's a lot of birds.
Yes.
That is, yeah.
Like, how are we all gonna fit down here?
I mean, this is a private school, so it may not be terribly crowded, but I don't even know. Whoa, it's like something out of a science fiction movie.
Bruh.
I bet it was built by MIBs. Rad!
Right.
This is just like any time there's like if you're in a place where snow is frequent and but you're still in school, and the thing is that the teachers announce to the class it's gonna be an early out because of the snow, and then everyone's just like, cool, and the adults are just like, I have to go home and shovel.
Yeah.
But we don't!
So like the students are just saying, awesome, this is great,
We're
and
gonna
everyone's
die.
like, and everyone else is like, you do not understand the gravity of the situation we are in.
You have no idea what has just transpired down here. And it's probably for the best that you never do know.
Yeah, we might not want to tell them.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
not gonna tell them that they're about to die. I feel like
I
that's
mean,
pretty important. But go off.
I mean, I've always seen the joke in sitcoms of, everybody panic, there's an emergency! Everyone walks out slowly, and basically it's like, we need everyone to exit the building in an orderly fashion.
We've accepted our fate.
Just do the opposite direction. Okay.
Exactly.
So, well, I guess nobody's panicking anyway.
Mr. Shirogane, I will recover Sakazaki's body before I leave. Have no fear. I'm grateful to you. The exit is no doubt activated by the vital signs of the researchers who work here.
Correct. Do not fear, I shall lead you to it.
Uh-huh. I'm sure.
Like, I want to believe you're okay now, but I still don't.
Facts. The doctor is even creepier than... What? The doctor is even creepier when he's being cooperative.
See, Yoko-san agrees with you.
Yeah. He's the secret genius.
I do not base my actions on foolish pride or emotion.
You literally caused
You're
a
prideful.
war because of your emotional attachment to somebody.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep believing that.
Solid.
I carried out an experiment and I have now attained the result.
I'm sure you're so proud of yourself.
Bruh.
I have nothing more to gain or lose here.
Okay then. Though, one of my favorite quotes from Hunter x Hunter, beware the person who has nothing left. Just let that sit for a while.
They got nothing to lose.
I have no further comment. Wait, the screen's gone black.
That's wise.
Oh, there we go.
Why is this the end credit music?
You'll see. I'm not saying anything.
Sorry, me and Bobby just looked at each other like,
If this-
what
And
the
then
hell?
they're both glaring at me.
If this is the end,
Oh no, we're not quite done yet.
No, I didn't think so, but like, what's gonna happen here? Why is this? This is the first time I've thought this end credits music is like creepy. Like,
we're gonna die. Do you believe me now?
I mean, I kind of do actually.
See, the last 3 episodes, I called it.
For
I
this
said-
entire project, you have been declaring that we are gonna die for
Well-
every playthrough.
End credit music, you know what that means? Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is the end. Please leave a like, subscribe, follow, comment, share, I guess.
Whatever you do on
all
Twitch.
those, yeah.
Okay, bye!
No, we're not done yet.
Is that everyone? Thank God.
Good. I don't know why I was really like
God.
that accent.
God. Shall we go, Cora? Can you stand? Stand?
Stoned.
Stand? Stand.
Lawns.
Yeah. But
We need to bring Tasaka with us.
that might be a little hard to do.
He's talking about the corpse that was.
No, I know the scarecrow,
Yeah.
but the thing is that thing seems heavy. Gertie,
It's a little bit.
Gertie,
Gertrude,
Gertie, Trudy, do you want
do
a
you see
biscuit?
somebody outside that you want to bark at?
Do you want a biscuit? Yeah, you want the biscuit. Hold on.
Jeez.
What about that one?
You've already had one of these today, so
We
I
will
don't
now be
wanna-
taking a brief intermission for the traditional distracting of the dog.
Tradition. Tradition.
okay.
And now Bobby is just going to say the word tradition in various sentences.
Tradition. Tradition. Tradition.
What the heck is that?
Good girl.
Hello, Gertrude.
You munching?
Crunchy, munchy.
Nom, nom.
You know what you did.
I couldn't resist.
Okay.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
I think everyone else has gone outside.
Oh no. No. Doctor. Wait, hold on. Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here.
What?
What has taken place here? Once we are... Damn, my accent is failing today. Once we are outside, I shall see that you face judgment.
Your words are haughty and mature as always.
His word, I'm sorry? Do you want to fight?
He always wants to
I
fight.
was gonna say, like, this is one of the most reasonable things
Is a
that.
Cleaver supposed to scare me right now?
I mean, the thing is that a cleaver would usually scare me any day, but the thing is that I'm just saying. Anyway,
Fair.
but like I said, this should be one of the most reasonable things that Sakuya has said, that you need to face judgment for what you did.
You kind of started a war and murdered the only human student in this school.
I like how
so
he sees no fault in his actions.
It's the doctor who never knows.
Yeah.
Narcissism.
Do as you please, if you can.
Oh, you're just adding, you're salty as hell.
And,
Salt to the wound.
Mm-hmm.
I will indeed. Remember my face, villain.
well, who knows? I find you uninteresting, so I may well forget.
Bitch! Sorry.
He's such a bitch. I must think carefully about my plans once I'm outside.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Stupid
I
ass
still
mother-
have much research to.
You ain't gonna do nothing from prison, okay? You ain't gonna have no internet access.
So is he not gonna die by the
I mean,
humans?
I would like that ending, honestly, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And the thing is that, like, okay, sorry, his dialogue is being cut off here, right? So,
What do we think?
I will praise this game with,
for theorizing.
yeah, I will praise this game with every holy word in my vocabulary if
Rock Candy turns religious, guys. Here we go.
But only if this is interrupted, this line is interrupted
By the humans?
No, actually. I want Ryota to smack this bird.
It's probably gonna
Like-
be Angel.
Just like, we just hear a
I mean, if
smack.
anyone would just smack someone out of nowhere, it'd probably be Angel.
Yeah, I want it to be Ryota though, because he deserves to
Of course
have
not.
some. He deserves to have some revenge.
Some
So
closure.
yeah. Oh come on!
There's the humans, isn't it?
Are you dead now?
Good.
Oh, he's still speaking, so no.
The doctor? A gunshot echoes through the room. The doctor collapses.
It's a good day. It's a good day. It's
Oh
a good
my
day.
God.
It's a good day. No.
All right.
Ding dong, the
Madness.
doctor's been shot.
Madness! There should be time before the humans. No, we're gonna die.
Did you shoot him? Mr. Nanaki.
He is a millionaire.
A pistol in his hand.
Where the heck did he get that?
Yeah, I was gonna say. And also, wing! Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he has a lot of anger bottled up, I feel like.
Yeah.
He's been awfully casual this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, he waddles over
Ruff.
to the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gait.
Gate, like
Yeah.
this, like, walk.
Yeah, gait as always. Gertie, shush. Hush.
I like how her bark only got softer and now she's just growling.
Anyway, well then, I still wanted it to be Ryota. Okay, but I will take this justice. Okay. And oh, now I'm getting real Hunter x Hunter vibes from this.
What the fuck?
This is the end of your research.
Why didn't you do that before? Why didn't you do that before all this? Homie?
Valid question.
Somebody make an endless gif of that voice that Bobby just did.
Yeah. Before. Yeah, before.
Okay.
Nanake, what?
Another shot. Stop! The doctor should have a fair trial once we.
Fuck that. A fair trial.
There's no music.
What do you think, Doctor?
If he shoots him again, like, wow.
Well, I'm impressed at your equity in attacking my uninjured left side. But of course, thank you. Tell me, Dr. Ilami. No, Issa. I need to bring him back with me.
Wait, what?
That's why I've done all this.
Bring who?
Tell me, where is Nageki?
Oh,
Who's Nageki?
Nageki was. Remember Ghostbird?
Yeah.
Ghost
Sorry.
Bird.
I suck with names.
Holy heck. This is gonna end badly.
Oh, it's clicking. I'm sorry. Yep. Ghostbird.
Okay, I didn't know Kazuaki cared that much, but I mean he is a teacher.
We're
so.
about to find out why.
Nanaki points his gun at the immobilized doctor.
We still haven't explained why he has that.
He's not gonna tell him.
He looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment.
Oh, is that it? Oh, I'd quite forgotten.
Even in death, you're still snug.
Mr. Fujishiro's brother. He was a quail.
What?
I think I have to click again. Oh, no, never mind.
Who is that?
That is Kazuaki as a child bird when he was at the orphanage with Nageki.
Kazuaki is. I'm sorry.
Our Candy's mind has been blown.
Who's Kazuaki?
Kazuaki, the teacher.
The teacher.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Nageki, are you by yourself here again? You should play in the park with everyone else. This is you, Bobby.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. I did play Nageki. My bad. I forgot my own bird's name. I'm fine.
happens.
I would just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time?
Itori.
Hey, Tori. You've been busy recently, have you not? I know we're short on money. Wait, are they? You related?
Are you sure?
Not biologically, but they live in the same orphanage together.
Orphanage. Orphanage.
Remember the orphanage we heard about in Nageki's backstory?
Yeah, because he mentioned that humans came in and killed everyone there. So, my God. Okay.
Well, why does it say Hitori if this is the teacher?
Well, no. This is a different character, but the thing is that like we know Kazuaki has some connection to this, but this is a flashback.
Okay.
That's not something you need to worry about. We adults are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry.
You're a child too, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me, after all.
I'm only 5 years older than you. You don't think I should be working?
No, that's not what I meant. I can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way.
It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you.
That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work. Or go to school. That's just how it is.
You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some lily in the yard.
Remember, he was sickly, so yeah.
Sorry, I get backstories confused.
So okay.
Let's go pick some lily in the yard. It's almost dinner time. Remember how during the Legumentine's routes, Nageki and Kazuaki both wanted the country Malay seeds?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, isn't that his favorite seed?
A full stomach scares the bad things away,
Damn.
right? September 2nd, 2180. Hatofel House, where the rest of the war orphans and I live together. I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to help make ends meet. Going to work and coming home.
Is this Kazuaki speaking?
No, this is a Tori, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Every Friday we all gather together to have supper. There are children who go to school. There are those who work, like me. And children like Nageki who stay home. Our family is a patchwork of ages and lives, but we always eat together on this day. What should we have? We might have enough left over. We're going to borrow money and buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I'll get something nice. I'll head home and see what everyone wants first. But this day will be different.
This is the day it happened, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. This
That's
is
right.
it. Okay.
Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. We can't let anybody in.
But why?
We sent 2 human negotiators
Why
and they
were
were
they
shot.
shot? Why were they shot? That's what I never understood.
Okay, so I'm guessing it was just a thing with, well, I'm guessing it was just a thing with, so the Human Liberation Front, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that they were, this was back when tensions were still really, really high between the intelligent birds and the humans, right? So I think this was just an attack to try and,
Scared?
yeah.
Okay.
And also they, I believe at this point the humans were also losing, so they felt like they had to fight back even more.
An orphanage?
I mean, people aren't very, war
Not
is
very
not
selective
merciful.
when it comes to where they choose to attack during wars.
Yeah.
We sent 2 human negotiators, but they were shot. We're going to storm the place. Get back, it's dangerous! Hey you, are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction. But I couldn't tell what they were saying. The only things I could focus on were the gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on a Friday before.
Sorry.
No one can disappear today. We have to be together today. No matter what. When I went in, the gunshots had stopped. All that was left were horses and ruin, and... Everyone is covered in blood, immobile. The humans, the security forces, and my family. What did we do? We had nothing. Our parents and our homes had already been stolen by the humans. All we had left were each other. Why do they have to keep stealing from us? Why? Why? This is Nageki speaking.
Tori,
You were... Oh.
you were outside. Good.
Nageki, you're alive!
Me?
Yep.
Everyone else? I see.
Nageki was hiding in the innermost room. He must have heard everything from inside his hiding place. Human corpses are scattered throughout the room. Nageki, were you afraid? I'm sorry.
It wasn't your fault, Hattori.
I wasn't here when you needed me.
Don't apologize, Hattori. I don't know how I could live if you were gone too.
When I found him then I didn't notice, but none of the human corpses in that room have been shot.
The Charon virus.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
This will be our room from now on. The house is too big for just the two of us.
Right.
It's a little lonely.
Yes. Hattori, what should I do? Isn't there anything I can do to help?
You just have to be happy and well. Don't push yourself. We'll find something for you to do, okay? I noticed almost as soon as we moved out of the Tofel house. He was never very healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. What would start out as a slight cold would turn into a high fever and go on for days. It was painful to watch. Was it really just his weak body? I couldn't do anything. Should we get a doctor, Nageki?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Nageki, wait. You still have a fever! Don't worry about the dishes, I'll take care of them.
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't. If you just say how you feel outright, I'll feel better too, Nageki, okay?
But,
How about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed.
bro. Sorry. What do you...
Whenever you say you're fine, you never are.
Okay.
Go to bed for now, okay? Tomorrow I'm taking you to a doctor. I'll let Rock Andy read the doctor lines.
Yeah, I thought it was him.
This isn't Shu yet.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's not.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're seeing other doctors first.
Okay. This is highly unusual. Nageki has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system.
Impairs his immune system.
All living creatures inherit defense systems against viruses and the like from their parents, and we call them the immune system. But Nageki's is abnormally weak.
And that's why he gets sick easily?
Indeed. He can become infected with diseases that bodies such as yours or mine would fight off easily. It is probably best if he avoids going outside, as that could bring him into contact with more dangerous viruses. He could become seriously ill with little or no warning.
Please, can you cure him? I will find whatever money it takes. He's the only family I have left.
Oh.
I understand how you feel, but as I said, his condition is hereditary. I have never seen anything like it. I'm sorry, but I can't help him.
They want the shoe.
We went to many hospitals and I talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. I can't help him. Someone, please save Nageki. Anyone. I'll do anything. We've been all alone and we found a home together. And it was taken from us. And now this. Someone please help us. Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at the St. Viginations Medical Institute, a Mr. Issa Soma. I have received a report about a boy named Fujishiro Nageki from a doctor in a certain hospital. I believe I know what his condition is. It is extremely rare, so my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist in curing it. We hereby invite him to come study at St. Viginations. We believe that solving the riddle of his sickness will be doing great advances to whole bird science. The medical center will pay for his tuition. St. Viginations is a school of great prestige. Our curriculum and facilities are among the best in the world.
Damn.
The medical center is located on school grounds. We propose that he live in the center and are concerned for his delicate health. He will have access to professional medical expertise anytime it should be needed. Please consult with the rest of your family, and if you are interested, you can contact me at the following address. I will be waiting. Issa Soma. This is amazing, Nageki. I'm glad we went to so many hospitals. I never expected an invitation like this.
I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Hitori.
But you'll be able to go to school. I can only teach you what I know, and there's a lot that I don't know. And you'll be able to make friends. The doctors there will help with your illness so you won't have to be sick.
Do you not want me here, Hitori?
Of course I do. But I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it would be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait until you're better. Become strong, Nageki, and then come back here.
Didn't Nageki die in a fire?
Yeah, so you know how that ends.
I'll wait for you however long it takes.
Okay.
And so Nageki enrolled in St. Pigeonations. There have been a lot of visits at Hillville House, and after that I was with Nageki. I was only living with myself for the first time, but I was more worried about Nageki. I hope he makes good friends, but he's never been very sociable. I wish he will have an easier life than ever than here. And most importantly, they'll be looking for a cure.
I don't think it's a cure.
The summer of that year, I sent a lot of letters home.
I'm going to be undergoing intensive treatment over the summer. I wanted to come home, but they said this would be better for me. How are you? I'll write again soon. I asked, is this me?
Yep.
I asked Dr. Issa about a meeting, but he said no. I'm not the only one here with an unusual illness, and they have to be very careful about who comes in. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? The basement of the center is always the same light and the same temperature. I miss you, Hitori. I'm fine. I'm fine, Hitori. Don't worry about me.
I was worried. Nageki hadn't told me he was fine since he promised not to 3 years ago. What are they doing to him? Are they doing something bad to him? I tried calling Dr. Issa, but he always replied that progress is good and everything is fine. If everything is fine, why won't they let me talk to him? I stuck him in the medical center. I need to know if he's really alright. He said that he was undergoing intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get there? I need to the entrance to the basement. Great time to put a typo game. That was when I heard the alarm. I could hear the urgent footsteps and the sound of wings. This building here has all the most advanced equipment. They must have noticed me. But I was rooted at the corner not by guards but by panicked researchers. All shouting the same thing, all heading for the exit. Fire! Fire! What? A fire! Subject 00 set a fire! Call the fire department!
Wait, Nageki.
Black smoke rolls towards me from the inner corridors. Nageki, where is Nageki? Nageki! Say something, please! Where are you? It's happening again. Nageki needs me and I'm not there. I always leave him alone when he's in pain. The smoke is clogging my lungs with its foul stench. But I run onwards anyway. Nageki is there in a room filled with fire. Nageki, it's me, Hitori. I'm here to save you.
Hitori.
What happened? What did they do to you? Come on, we have to get out of here.
I'm sorry.
His face is clouded. He shuts the door and you hear the lock click shut. Open the door, Nageki!
Hitori. I can't go outside anymore. I can't live anymore.
What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better. I thought you'd come home cured. I should be the one apologizing. Nageki, please. Come home with me to our home.
Listen, Hitori. I recorded everything that happened here and hid it in the library. It's wrong. This is the only way to stop them.
What are you talking about? We can talk later. I can't let you die.
Can you do me a favor, Hitori?
Anything. Please. This is you.
Please. Make sure there is nothing left in my body. And
Izune Hitori. I had heard that he died after the fire, but it would seem that our investigation was lacking. It is hardly easy to change your name and face. Nageki. He's calling. He's calling me, you know.
Oh my god.
Is that him?
Mhm.
Hitori is Kazuaki, yep. Issa, I came to greet Nageki. Where is he? I see you are losing hold of your sanity.
Wait, hold on, pause. What does he mean by where is he? If they discarded the body?
Well, I think. I hate to say it, but she was kind of right in the idea that he might be losing his sanity. But also, I think the fact that literally Ryota probably mentioned that he was talking to someone in the library, he probably thinks that Ryota might have meant that he found Nageki. So.
Because I don't remember that part.
Oh boy, this is intense.
This is crazy.
I'm serious. I've been waiting for this from the beginning. He told me what you were doing to him here. But then you closed the facility. I've been waiting for this, Issa. Waiting for you to open this place again. Ever since I joined the faculty.
Oh, this is where. Because isn't this the lab where Nageki was? Or no?
That was a different lab, but I mean, this is probably what he was waiting for. In terms of basically knowing that if he ever started researching stuff again, this is where he would do it.
Mm-hmm.
He's still here, isn't he? Nageki. There were indeed some pieces left at the fire. They would have degraded in mere hours had I left them. If it pleases you to call those bits of meat Fujishiro Nageki, I will not attempt to stop you. But those pieces have already been transferred to Mr. Kawara's body.
Who's Kawara?
Okay, you
Ryota.
don't know. Remember, because that experiment that she was doing on Ryota was transferring the Charon virus from Nageki's body to his.
That's right, yeah. Sorry, it's all just piecing together. Slowly but surely.
You won't die just yet, Issa. Don't worry. Don't worry. So tell me, where's Nageki? I have to take him home now. If by Nageki you mean what was left of him after the fire, then it is Mr. Kawara's liver. The cells from his body that contained the Charon virus are now inside Mr. Kawara, parasitizing him. Oh, is that it? I see. Thank you, Issa. Hang on just a little longer, Issa. I need to ask Nageki what he needs to do with you.
Mr. Nanaki comes over to me, the same soft smile on his face as when he teaches class.
Damn, he had this all planned out for years, didn't he? Holy
Did
shit.
you hear me, Nageki? I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I'm here now.
Sir, it's me, Kawara Ryota. Your class. Please snap out of it.
I don't know what happened in the past, Nanaki, but this is not the time for such foolery. Wait, but why doesn't he just go to the library and talk to him?
Well, he doesn't know that.
The humans are coming. They can't go all the way to the library.
Well, yeah, that also. And on the fact that he doesn't know that Nageki's ghost is there.
Okay. We only have a few more minutes before the minutes? Well, that is all we have time for, folks. Before the humans enter the school grounds. It won't take them long to find this place.
Could you move over for a second, Shirogane? I need to talk to Kawara.
He points the gun at Sakuya.
Oh, no, not my lovely feathers.
Sakuya, he's serious.
It's too noisy in here. Come on, Kawara. Let's go into that room, just the two of us.
You better tell me he's in the library. What are you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourself in? Open the door. Open it, I say.
He just said he's in your liver, didn't he?
Oh dear.
Oh, no.
I am not up for a live dissection. Please no.
No, bro, no.
Where's the liver, I wonder?
No, bro, this is crazy.
Do you know Kawara?
This is crazy, bro. Yo, we gotta stop this right here, right now.
Sir, Nageki would never have wanted this. He stares thoughtfully at my stomach, knife in his hand.
Tell him about the library.
Body
Because
feels
does he
weak.
know? Does he know Nageki in the name?
Well, I mean, the thing is that, I mean, this could be really risky actually to tell him that Nageki's ghost is in the library. Because if by any chance, like, we still don't know the logistics of who can see Nageki and who can't. We know that Hyoko could, and we knew that Kawara could for some reason.
You know what's
But-
crazy?
Hmm?
Is the fact that he was a teacher at the school for so many years and he's obviously been to the library. How
Mhm.
come Nageki never reached out?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, who can
Unless-
see him and who can't? And also the
We
fact.
know Hyoko can see him, and
Yeah.
Unless he
Ryota can
changed
after
his
this
voice.
route, but
Mhm.
What if he changed his voice?
I mean, maybe.
And Nageki just doesn't recognize him? Question mark?
Yeah, I mean, he did change his appearance, so. But, I feel like this would be like something that would actually make him go crazier. Especially if for some reason he went to the library and couldn't see Nageki.
He'd be in shock
Yeah.
too if he could. If he did see him, I mean.
Yeah. My body feels weak. I think I must have put too much into that fight earlier. I won't be able to resist.
Nageki. 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 Can you hear me? I've come to save you again.
What are you gonna do with a fucking liver?
Where are you? Tell me. What part of Kawara do I need to cut open to find you? Nageki. 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 Nageki.
Oh,
He's gone
Nageki.
off the fucking
Nageki.
rails.
no. This is
Nageki.
awful.
Nageki. Nageki.
Oh my
Nageki.
god, he's
Nageki.
gonna fucking
Nageki.
die.
Sir, listen to me. He moves the knife from one place to another as if making an estimation. He's going to.
Oh, I see. It's hide and seek. I'll look as hard as I can then.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
Just a little longer. We'll be able to go home in just a little bit, Nageki. Together.
Sakuya. What?
This
Stop
is
it,
you, Bobby.
Vittori.
The knife is stuck deep into the wall under my wing. I can hear Nageki's voice, but I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me.
Bro, what? What? The biggest fucking plot twist. I did not see that coming. Mr. Kawara. Let me use your body for a bit.
And now possession?
This is crazy. This is fucking an exorcism, guys.
Okay, go ahead.
Ha. Can you hear me, Hitori?
Of course. I talked with you every night. You told me, Nageki. Told me to come get you. Told me to exact revenge on Issa.
No, Hitori, that was not me. I never told you that.
I never told
Sorry.
I never told you to mouth noises.
Sorry. Fuck. I never told you to. I never told you to do that. Sorry, I can't fucking speak.
We all have those moments where we just can't form words sometimes.
Have you forgotten what I asked you to do, Hitori? The second thing.
I remember. Of course I remember. So let's go home.
Listen, Hitori. I am no longer here. I can no longer go home with you.
Who said that? Oh, I see. It was Issa, wasn't it? Only he would say something mean like that.
No, it wasn't him.
Don't worry, Nageki. I'll take care of him in a minute. Don't worry.
Hitori, I never asked you to come for me. I never asked you to exact revenge. Who was it?
Nageki. It was Nageki.
Me?
I mean, either one of us can read this. It's like a fake Nageki. But anyone can read this, and honestly.
This is literally his guilt speaking. Oh my god.
I'll take over things as
Go
technically
ahead,
his emotions.
so it doesn't confuse me.
Okay.
You know?
I died because of you. You abandoned me here. I never wanted to come here. It was you who killed me. You killed me. You killed me. You killed me.
Whose guilt? Do you think it was?
I will not forgive Hitori.
It's his guilt. Because he felt like he felt like he was supposed to take care of Nageki,
Right.
and then when he went to the school, of course we know what happened, and now like the guilt is literally driving him insane.
This is literally like a physical representation of negative thoughts versus reality.
Yeah.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Like doubts and like the past holding on to you.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry, Nageki. But I know that no apology will ever fix it.
Sir,
What the frick?
It was a crash.
Gertrude!
oh great.
What are you knocking over in there?
I'm hoping that wasn't anything important, but my dad probably would have gotten it if, yeah. Okay.
There is a shadow in Hitori's heart. His own shadow pretending to be mine.
Come for me, Hitori. I'm here. I know. I don't want to be alone. I don't want you to be alone. You will never forget me. You will live with me.
This is literally like he can't heal from the grief.
Yeah.
You will live with your sin forever. That's what you want, isn't it? If you want me to carry this pain, I will, Nageki. I won't ask for forgiveness. I won't.
He's crying. Tortured by his own shadow.
I'm sorry, Nageki. I'm sorry.
Change in music?
Mm.
Hitori, I don't want you to be in pain.
He's trying to destroy his feelings of guilt. He wants to be saved. If you're here, his pain will go away. Help me save him.
Yes.
What now?
Hitori, I was tortured by them here in this place. It was terrible. Issa and the others should die in pain. All of them should die. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear.
Mr. Nanaki,
When I select revenge will solve nothing.
That's wrong.
Just that's right. Yeah.
no, that's wrong.
No! It's bad!
Don't do it.
Sir, you and Nageki both lost those most important to strife.
Strife?
Hold on. Both lost those most important to you to strife. You should know best of all people that revenge helps no one. It brings no happiness, only pain.
If I hadn't been there, Nageki would never have died. I was never there when he needed me. I'm sorry, Nageki. If I had been better, this would never have happened. Everything would have been fine if you'd never met me. If I hadn't been there, you never would have felt pain.
Sir, why?
Oh god, what was this one again?
Oh my god.
I think it's do you think he was sad?
The time Nageki spent with you was his greatest treasure. I know how wonderful it is to be able to be together with loved ones too. Nageki is glad he got to be with you, sir. There's nothing to regret.
Come with me, Hitori. Look at me, Hitori. Hear only my voice, Hitori. I will tear your heart to pieces, and when it heals, I will tear it again, and again, and again. That is your punishment. It will be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful. Hitori. Or wait, no, that was
Oh,
yours.
sorry.
My bad.
Hitori.
Oh my god, there's only one choice.
Gertrude, you're ruining the moment!
Oh my gosh. Just go on.
Please, Hitori. Listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own shadow. You have been hurting yourself all this time. Stop blaming yourself. I don't want to see you in pain.
You asked me for two things, Nageki. Gertrude.
Come on, honey. I'm done with it upstairs. Come on. This way, baby. This way. Come on.
Run, little baby Gertrude!
Come on. Up here. Go.
This is pretty sad. Oh my god.
At this to a list of things you would never expect from a pigeon dating simulation game.
Holy shit, man. What the fuck? So this literally is showing like the negative versus the positive thoughts. Negative versus reality.
Personifying it, or birdifying it.
Yeah. It's like the angel and the devil on like your shoulders telling you what the fuck to do.
The angle even makes it look like they're on his shoulders.
Yeah. Left and right, yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. So, does like him falling asleep have to do with anything?
What do you mean?
Like how he keeps falling asleep all the time? Or is
Oh, you mean that? No one knows, honestly.
that, unless that's just depression.
Maybe it could be that, or
Yeah.
maybe it could be the fact that he had to work so hard that exhausted him because he was working for both of them, so maybe that also had something to do with it. I don't know. It's never explained what the exact reason for that is, but that's just a theory. A pigeon theory!
Yeah. Okay.
You asked me for two things, Nageki. The first was, come save me. So I...
Listen to me, Hitori.
Oh.
My first was for you to make my body disappear from this world.
Oh my gosh!
Birdie, I swear. And now she's tolerating.
As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try to use the Charon virus. The Charon virus must disappear and my body with it. It will bring only sadness as long as it remains.
You asked for one other thing. You asked for me to take revenge on Dr. Risa. On all those who brought you pain. Yes. I need to grant this wish. I need to...
Hitori,
The second wish was.
no, Hitori. That was not my wish. Remember, Hitori. Remember my final wish.
Okay, for a second I thought it froze.
Like that scared me. It's not about whether you're
It's not-
doing anything or not.
Oh, this was the
my
flashback for
gosh.
the thing.
Yeah, I remember.
You're part of the family and we need you.
That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work. Or go to school. That's just how it is.
You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some Malay in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right?
Aw.
What a beautiful sunset. I guess it's autumn already. Are you cold, Nageki?
I'm fine. Hitori.
Hmm?
It would be easier for you without me, right?
Why do you think that?
I heard you and the others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food.
Blame the medical systems for that, Nageki, not the families.
Mm-hmm. You're paying for it out of your salary, right? If you had that money for yourself, you could buy better food. You wouldn't have to work so much. So you would be better off without me.
Don't say that, Nageki. I don't care about fancy food or free time. You're more important than any of that. You mean more to us than you think, Nageki. You were very young when you came here, so maybe you don't remember, but losing family is hard. I want to stay like this, watching over the people I love forever. So listen. Maybe it looks like I'm working just for you, but it's for me too. Seeing you happy makes me happy.
Thank you, Hitori. I just wish I wasn't such a burden to you.
Stop that already. You've never been a burden to me. Here, have some Malay. Eat well and we can sleep well too. Let's hope for good dreams, okay?
This painting is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I love that photograph.
It kind of looks like fire.
It does. Maybe that's supposed to be some kind of symbolism.
I was gonna say that was probably intentional.
Foreshadowing.
I hope we can stay with everyone like this forever.
Yes. Yes. My second wish was live, Tori. Live and be happy.
Oh my gosh.
Nageki, I can't be happy. you're gone. I can't be with you anymore.
Look at me, Hattori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. I couldn't tell why I was still here. At first I thought my remains, the parts of me that are outside Mr. Kawara now were keeping me here. But I don't think so now. I think I was worried. Worried that she wouldn't be able to keep going alone.
I can't, Nageki. I can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you.
Is he fading?
A little bit.
We've stayed here too long, Hattori. We have to move on. Don't worry, we'll meet again somewhere, sometime. Mr. Kawara, thank you.
Oh my gosh. Holy heck.
Kawara! Sorry. Are you hurt?
Yeah, I'm fine.
How unexpected. If it were me, your insides would have divulged themselves in their secrets long ago.
Yeah, you really killed the moment. Okay.
Nanaki, I will not forgive this madness.
Don't worry about it, Sakuya. It's already over. We need to get out. We're already out of time.
Indeed.
We're not gonna make it out, are we?
No.
Nageki was kept frozen here, right, Doctor?
Indeed he was. The facility was sealed off, so it was hardly difficult to keep people from snooping around.
I'm staying here with Yoko.
What are you saying, Kawara? Come with us at once.
I see. Kawara. I thought you would say that. The Sharon virus has by now colonized your body quite completely. Were you to leave, any humans you encounter would suffer a painful death.
What? Was this your plan all along, you conniving physician? Surely there is a way to remove the virus.
Alas, that would be impossible with current medical technology. Once established in the body, it is quite tenacious. Even if we were to remove these tissues from Mr. Shiro, Mr. Kawara would still carry the virus.
Madness. Lunacy.
The same goes for Mr. Sokka's damaged brain. It is currently preserved inside a glass jar, but just barely. Indeed, given Labor Mind's behavior and the subsequent damage she was dealt, there is no guarantee that her personality and memories are still retrievable.
What have you done?
With current medical technology, anyway. Shirogane, let's go outside.
Who's Shirogane?
Sakuya.
Sorry. Do you mean to leave Kawara here? How deep does your selfish nature run? See, Sakuya has a heart. We've learned this. He's had quite the character development.
We'll come back for him. It's impossible now, but one day we may be able to remove the virus from his body. I think then Nageki would say that same. Well, Mr. Shirogane, I think perhaps you would do well to respect Mr. Kawara's thoughts on the matter.
I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime's worth of fatigue. I just want to rest for a little while. I'm worried about Mother. Sakuya, could you tell her I'll be back one day?
Yo, Ryota's gonna be severely fucking depressed. Listen, Kawara. On the bell, no. I never go back on my word. No matter how long it takes, I will come back for you. I swear. So, promise me, please. Promise me that you'll leave this place with me alive.
Right. I promise. I'll be waiting for you.
He's not gonna live.
A lot sure happened today, Hiyoko.
Does this mean we're finally getting into recap mode, Ryota? I'm half sick of being stuck out here not even knowing what's going on.
Yeah, I guess you only got to see bits and pieces of the story.
Yep, so will you fill me in, please?
I guess that we have plenty of time for it.
I'm going to miss eating udon. But having you here makes things at least a little better. Right?
Where do I start? Everything that's happened, what's happening now, and everything that might happen one day.
Just recap the entire epilogue route for her.
We have plenty of time to talk about it all.
Alright, we're not quite done yet, but now that we have reached the credits, that was Hatoful Boyfriend.
Okay.
Like I said, we're not quite done yet, but we might as well get our thoughts out about it now.
Okay then. Wow.
Wait, what do you mean we're not done?
You'll see. After these credits, we have something else to see.
Okay. It's pretty sad to me because how Ryota thinks of Hiyoko and cares so much about Hiyoko because like Hiyoko and Ryota are like best friends, but Sakuya sees Ryota the way that Ryota sees Hiyoko. Does that make sense?
I think I get what you're saying. Because, like, the thing is that it's weird because the thing is that there's... I was actually going to go with more the way that Sakuya sees Ryota right now is kind of more the way that Ryota sees Kazuaki/Hattori. Because...
Well, I see both because like Ryota loves Hiyoko like
Finn, or in this case,
like the teacher
Feather.
like loved Nageki. Does that make sense? Because they were also best friends.
yeah.
I
Dang.
feel like Sakuya looks out for Ryota like a brother, you know, fulfilling. What was his brother's name? Yuya. Fulfilling Yuya's like role, you know, in caring because Yuya always cared about others. Madness.
Surprise!
Live it isn't my darling little brother.
Oh my
Salutations.
God, we were just talking about you. You scum! You villain! Explain yourself!
Sakuya is not happy about this.
Why are you still alive?
Why? Well, for starters, I could never bring myself to leave all the ladies sad and alone.
Bobby's reaction.
I'm so fucking upset. I went through so much grief and so much trauma because of you.
Sakuya's right there with you right now.
I am sorry. How much must you mock me before you will be satisfied? Like Sakuya put his guard down and became nicer and went through all of that character development because of Yuya disappearing. And now you're gonna come back and taunt us. Hello again. Leone! Sorry, I'm going through
Your emotions match Sakuya's right now.
Yeah.
About this discovery.
Rage and confusion.
quaking.
Rage fusion.
Okay. Truth be told, Leone here gave me an
Oh,
antidote.
I am sure he did and then refused to tell me.
I was loitering around on the border between life and death, and he pulled me back up in a miraculous revival.
But he said he was going to go recover your body. I do not recall saying that I was going to recover his corpse.
Oh.
What would I say? Madness. Inconceivable.
Reprehensible. Audacious. Ridiculous. Sorry. Synonyms. Okay.
Madness. Give it back. Give me back the time and mental energy I spent mourning you.
Starting to sound like Creeple with the amount of synonyms we're just using it one after the other.
You warned me?
I know you guys can't see her, but Bobby looks like she could just strangle Yuya right now.
Oh, if you were a real burn.
Oh boy. Breathe with me. Breathe with me. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. You got it. Okay. In for 4, out for 4. Okay.
We're not doing vocal warm-ups right now, Rock Candy.
They help, okay? Calming techniques. Okay.
Also useful for meditation.
Oh my gosh. And now you're just violently shaking the sprite.
my god.
You guys suck. All of you. All of you suck.
Talk about becoming one with your character.
I know, right?
This is like method acting.
I know. Wrong way.
God.
Got
And the
this.
teacup in the background looks menacing. I hate all lovely things now, god damn it.
This is just okay. Everyone, remember the anger management classes. we have to take a minute. Just
I do not have anger.
says as she slams the table.
Literally, just as
I
soon,
do
right
not.
after she says that, bam!
You are not John Cena. Okay.
We can't stay long, Sakazaki. Yuya,
Breathe.
The rage.
it's time to set out on our next bright and massive mission. Why is that capitalized?
Is that
Because
code
that's his
for
code
something?
name.
God
Oh wow. Yeah, I knew it.
I'm Justin Bieber, calm the
Just
phone
like
down.
Yuya calls him sexy and calls himself sexy and suave.
Okay.
This is your chance to regain the department's trust.
Roger that. Let's go, sexy and suave. I ship it.
Oh, oh. Okasaka, smooth. There is deliciousness nearby.
Smooth?
I don't even know what that means.
It's gotta be food. Typo? Double typo? Because it's 2 letters? I don't know. Whatever.
Food, I don't know.
Oh! Fell
Black
smooth.
bean Donna.
The first 2 letters were switched out, so it was supposed to say Oko-san smelled food. Smooth. Smelled.
Ah,
Does that
that's
make sense?
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Oh,
I
that's
get it now.
probably it, yeah. Black bean Donna.
What the?
Bitch,
Fuck.
I'm being Donna. Sorry.
Uh-huh. Anja, do you have food?
Ah, what did I... God, the demon spores in roach again?
Bro, I am dead. Oh, stick him up. Oko-san does demands your beans or your life.
Damn, that's pretty strong commanding.
You know, I appreciate that these two are still committing to
They're
the
buddies.
bit. Like,
As well they should be, they're both completely out of their minds.
I mean, true. So, yeah.
I love how I'm getting all of the aggressive characters.
So you appear, Bone Whitebird and Bean Eating. Now we know his nickname for Oka-san.
I'm so glad you switched characters with me on this. I had a stroke reading that.
Did you? By the oath of old, join me.
They're still going at it.
Yep. You know it, Sakuya.
Oh, look at this. This is pretty.
Hello, Shirogane, how are you?
The hell are you doing here? Don't ruin this.
Exclamation point. Why are you, of all people, pushing Iwamine's wheelchair? I would never have expected to see you two together.
Taking responsibilities for injuries dealt with to another party by tending to them seems to be a natural enough reaction to me.
That's literally the only natural thing that you have ever thought.
Yeah.
Aha.
I need to apologize somehow, don't I?
If you change your mind and decide it's time to exact revenge again, I never met either of you, understand?
I don't know these birds! Come on, Shirogane. That would never happen. Probably. Ho ho ho, how wonderful.
Wait, but what happened with the humans and shit?
I can feel the suspense in the air. They escaped. They got out through the
Yeah.
exit in the back of the lab.
Wouldn't they still be hunting for them though?
Yeah, I don't get that part either.
Yeah.
Ah. Somehow I feel like attempting to apply ethical guidelines to either of you is completely futile.
Well, at least it's Shu.
Yeah.
Anyway, I needed to talk to you. I have the results from the experiment the other day.
Mhm.
There were no problems?
No, none at all. It was a perfect success.
Well, I guess that means it's time, doesn't it?
I have the date. If you can come, please do.
So we're gonna go back for Ryota, right?
Yep. That is exactly what we're doing.
Mr. Kuwara. Mr. Kuwara. Miss Tosaka. Can you hear me? Morning is almost here.
This is Sakuya.
Wake up, Kuwara!
Wait, that's. Okay, we're going to put a little makeup. Why do you have a kiss up on the table? Sorry.
What even?
Tosaka, I told you I wouldn't go back on my word.
You did. That you did, Sakuya.
Mm-hmm. Damn right.
Bend. That last scene that we just saw, we would not have gotten that if we had not completed everyone else's route first. That's why I wanted to complete everything first, because otherwise we
Yeah.
wouldn't have seen all that.
Well then. Can I just say for a minute?
So, are
I
they,
need this guy out of the picture.
were they dead?
Well, no. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Saphira. But just putting your hand up to the screen and just covering Shu.
Yeah, you
up.
guys can't see me. I'm just covering Shu's picture for Rock Candy's sake.
Thank you. It means the world to me. Now I can be happy. Okay, so
Everyone else can say, but you gotta go.
yeah, but
And I can't hold my hand up like this anymore, so.
yeah. My God, that was her TOEFL boyfriend.
So are they dead? Like,
Well, no.
Like
It would
the-
be because remember there was that chamber that the sleep chamber, the freeze thing.
right.
So Kawara was in there. So literally, he's just been in hypersleep for however long it took for them to get the virus to deactivate,
But
basically.
Hiyoko and Nageki are dead.
Yes. Kind of a happy ending, but dang, we went through a lot to get here.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
You know, all of this could have been avoided if it wasn't for that fucker on the left.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
The giant mouse for a second just covered him.
So why is he not dead?
I'm trying to. There we go.
Kawara?
No, Shu.
Because the world is a cruel place that does not have justice. Ugh! I just want.
I feel like there's a part 2. I feel like there's a part 2.
Funny you should say that. There actually is a sequel to this game. Hatoful Boyfriend, Holiday Star. Maybe someday. I actually have never completed that one. I've only seen brief clips of it online, so even I don't know how that one goes.
Is it as long?
I don't know, actually. I don't think it's as long as this, but I know it has, like, different, like, storylines, I guess. It doesn't have routes like this game does, but it has, like, different episodes. that
Wait,
you
so
can
is it
do.
the sequel?
Yes.
It's the sequel,
Yes.
so it's not over.
Well, the thing about a Choose Your Own Adventure sequel is that it's not going to play to everything that's canon in the first one.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, I feel like this was definitely a roller coaster, but definitely I feel like this was I like the fact that even though I hate Shu, I
Everyone
like the
does.
fact that every single character came around and got development. I love the fact that it all connected.
I'm gonna miss playing Sakuya.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna miss.
I think everyone's going to miss your Opasan Kuz
Yeah.
and your Sakuya accent. Unless we play the sequel someday.
And I
Madness.
think lunacy. Sorry. And I think also, like, I really think that for the most part, I mean, I want a version of this game where Azami plays some sort of role, even if it's just like for one scene.
Yeah, poor Azami really didn't get anything outside of her own route.
Who?
Yeah, Azami, the motorcycle girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why was
I
he
mean-
even mentioned?
I mean, she's not really affiliated with the school in any way, so I'm guessing that's why she wasn't included.
Could
But
be.
yeah.
But they could have easily made it, so she could have been. You know.
Yeah.
Could have, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crashes through the glass, gets everyone on the motorcycle, drives out, problem solved.
Hiyoko and
The end.
Azami themselves
The
can
Kool-Aid
barely
Man.
fit on the motorcycle. How do you expect to fit every single bird on that tiny motorcycle?
Azami is amazing. She can make it happen.
We get a trailer.
Well, before we go, We have a few more archives to read.
Okay.
I honestly don't remember which ones we have left, so we're just going to scroll through them all really
Here's a
quick.
canvas.
Hallucinogenicity report. We have established among student numbers 60781 special characteristics. He acts as a neurotransmitter, producing a trance-like state in bystanders. The effect is somewhat similar to that of a narcotic. We will continue our observation.
That's Angel.
Yep. I feel uncomfortable. Where did I come from? Where was I born? The fact I am trapped here is the least of the mysteries plaguing my mind. I'm nervous. So, Negeki apparently has a diary of some sort that he has in here. I woke up in a different place this morning. I don't remember well, but it had pale fluorescent lights and a white ceiling. I can't have been in the library. Where was I?
Nageki?
Goodwill Ambassador selection. Selection criteria for the human ambassador have been forwarded to management along with the draft of the emergency response manual. Given the risk of influenza, a human with as strong a natural immunity as possible is desirable. The presence of hereditary immunoglobulins is the most important criterion. Others are detailed in the attached documents. Where did I just leave off? I think, but I find no answers. I feel as if I've forgotten something very important. As if I promised something to someone very important.
It has to be Ryota, right?
Or is this Shu's diary?
I refuse to think it's Shu.
I'm thinking it's Negeki's. The Spanish influenza, an acutely infectious strain that was pandemic in 1918. Approximately 600 million people were infected, and those approximately 100 million died. It claimed the largest number of lives in the shortest period of time any disaster during the human era. From information found in remaining records, the pathogen itself is thought to have been a derivative of avian influenza. Carrier aptitude. We have examined the genetic records of the entire student body. None of them exceed 98% compatibility. We are continuing to investigate carrier aptitude levels. We will report on the possibility of inducing carrier compatibility in a normal individual next week. Underground facility fire. We have temporarily opened the dividing wall in the underground facility at the request of the Biological Science Division. We should be able to reconstruct the circumstances of the fire. Subject 00 remains in cold storage. Reference word deceased. The death of subject 001's relatives has been confirmed. His remains are stored in Area D3, Section 1. They are boxed and processed.
Everything makes sense now.
Yep. Homo sapiens resistant capabilities. Adaptability measure for Homo sapiens to be raised an estimated 0.06%. There are fluctuations in mammalian evolution rate. We may need 2 or 3 more samples. The intelligence agent. We have chosen to develop a party agent who has infiltrated the school operate freely for the time being. A number of incoming students have proven to be quite fascinating. Impossible to examine the details in the attached documents. I do not think they will oppose me.
You.
I've been feeling better since that nosy girl showed up. I don't think I will find any answers till like this. Perhaps it's time to close the curtains. I am fulfilled, just as I was back then. Back when? The Hurtful House incident. The Hurtful House orphanage in Area L9 is section 6 was attacked by the Human Liberation Front terrorist organization. The terrorists carried themselves inside, taking the residents hostage. 11 residents were killed during the incident, 8 officers died storming the building. 2 residents are known to have survived, but their current whereabouts are unknown. I am trapped here as always, but I noticed something new. It seems that I can move freely on the vertical axis. After napping today, I woke in front of the lockers in the chemistry room. If I remember correctly, the chemistry room is right in this room. Am I able to move myself up and down through my own will? That one, yeah. Abe's High City bombing. In 2173, the Abe's High City bombing in Area 823, Section 1 was bombarded by human extremists. Immediately afterwards, the Hawk Party spawned the Earthcrawlers Extremist Organization. What's this? Oh, this is the map thing that we saw earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go to the gallery.
Yeah, we got like 3 new endings. Or not endings, but like cards. Yep.
Is it an Hitori? Isasoma? And Kora Ryuji. And we get to see their human forms. Even though we already knew Isa's.
Well.
Alright, well. This game... I cannot express into words exactly how I feel about this game. With that said, I will now attempt to do so right now. I fully admit this game has a bizarre concept, but if you could look past that, this game goes more complex than I think anyone would possibly expect.
That was a lot.
And the Bad Boys Love Route, that is one of my all-time favorite stories in fiction.
Literal. It just. Like, literally, I feel like. I feel like I had an out-of-body experience. Like, I thought the last 2 sessions we did of this game were going to be the height of my emotional distress, but this took the cake.
I don't like the ending.
Why not?
I just feel like it's not complete.
I mean, well, I think that's purposeful because the thing is that, I mean, technically, like, let's be honest, no one really got what they wanted, but they got what they needed. Like,
Shu should be dead though.
yes, we can all agree on
I
that.
think that's why I don't like it. Let's be fucking honest, right? I'm just being petty.
Like, everyone got basically what they wanted was to see their loved ones again, to be with them again, which unfortunately is not possible for all of them. So the thing is that, but they did get what they needed, and that was closure, and that was moving forward. And the thing was that it was definitely something that, I mean, I'm just, to be completely honest, I'm very surprised at, I think Ryota's definitely my favorite character, but I was really surprised by how he, as a character, like, just accepted so quickly that, hey, I need to stay here in hypersleep because if I leave this facility, any human that comes in contact with me will die, and I'm willing to wait however long it takes for this virus to die off before I re-enter society.
Selfless.
Like, that's, yeah, exactly. And maybe it's just because lately I've been watching a lot of stuff where basically, like, a character will have a tough decision to make, and the thing is that what will make the decision come to fruition usually is very emotionally based, not really, I guess, factually based, but this was just straight up facts saying, yeah, I have a virus inside me, I can't leave. And it was just as simple as that. And I feel like my top 3 characters would definitely be, Ryota's definitely in first, second would be Sakuya, and then I really, really love the fact that third would definitely be Nageki, because of the fact that I feel like his route, like before the epilogue route, already really was important.
It
Like,
tugs at your heartstrings.
yeah. And the fact that they expanded so much on it in this epilogue route was just really surprising. Because I thought he was just going to remain a very mysterious character, but no, we got the whole story. And yeah.
Nageki is my personal favorite, but all of these characters have excellent development. Again, way more than you would possibly expect from a dating sim game of all things.
My favorite was Sakuya. I believe that Sakuya showed the most character development out of all of them, because he had to put like everything, all of his feelings and his pride and his ego aside after he thought that his brother died, and he felt so guilty to the point that he had to change. Or in his mind, he felt like he had to change.
Well, there was
So
also the reveal that he wasn't actually a part of the family he thought he was.
I mean,
He
that's
was
part
his
of
real
it,
brother the
but-
whole time.
That was part of it, definitely, but I think just the fact that literally, I thought it was going to last a lot longer, his identity crisis with that, but he moved on really quickly, which is good. Like, not from his brother's death, but from the fact that he's like, okay, this is not who I was said to be, but now I get to choose who I am. And basically, he jumped into that right away. And I mean, partially, yes, we were in an emergency situation, but that shows an amazing amount of growth. So, yeah.
do you think it was because it was like an oh shit, such a shock moment that like made him do like a 180?
I mean, sort of. I do think that, I mean, he obviously didn't have much time to reflect on everything because it was an emergency situation. But, oh, Grady. But I also do feel like it was shock plus the fact that I think the general situation of realizing that your life is in danger, I mean, that makes you think. So, I mean, yeah.
He really sorted out his priorities really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they constantly correcting himself that he is no longer can call himself a Lavelle. He just says I.
And then no one talked about Oko-san, but he went from like this really energetic, like goofy comedic relief character to he just kind of died down. It was like his character development was I don't know. I felt like he became less happy. less energetic.
I think, like, I don't think he became less happy, but I do feel like his wisdom went up in terms of basically him realizing that even though Oko-san is Oko-san, he was able to at least distinguish in his head that this is a serious situation.
You
And,
can't
like,
fuck around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, Kazuaki. I mentioned during his route that his was my least favorite. I feel like his story isn't fully fleshed out until the epilogue route.
Yeah, exactly.
His story during the actual game feels extremely minor compared to it. I understand why they did that. We don't know enough about Nageki during the main story to know all of Kazuaki's story. We kind of do need to know both in order to understand that, but still.
Yeah.
What do we think about Shu's character development? Because I personally did not see very much. Right.
Okay, controversial opinion. I think Shu is an interesting villain. He didn't fully, I guess I could say, recover from his actions by any means. But it does. How do I put this?
It's not an excuse.
Yeah, but I think if I could jump in, I think what you were gonna say, and correct me if I'm wrong, of course, but the thing is that when it comes to Shu, yes, he is a very interesting villain, but he clearly has, he has his mindset, and, he's so damn confident in it that I don't think, stubborn too. I don't think any event of any caliber could make him change his mind.
You know what's interesting is, for a split second, I thought he was a good guy. I thought he was about to change when he was telling that story about how he lost Ryota's dad.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Right. And I was like, okay, well maybe saying it out loud is gonna make him change. Ryota could talk him out of it. Things could change. No. Nope, didn't work.
Yeah, and what I was about to say is that he doesn't recover from his actions, but he doesn't change is basically what I was trying to say. He's not, I don't know if this is gonna make sense, but he's not his personality doesn't change, but he's not fully evil anymore. He still has the same mindset, but it's not who he used to be before.
He's just content.
Yeah,
does that make sense?
Yeah, he's just content with what he's done, which I mean is weird. But the thing is that he literally phrased it my experiment's done now. There's nothing left to do, and there's just literally it's literally in his mind. It's literally, I had a plan. I did it. Now it's done.
I had one goal and that's it. No
Yeah.
emotion.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna show it. Became numb to it. Continued on. That's it.
It's extremely hard to describe Shu's
Yeah.
development, but the best way I can describe it is that he hasn't changed, but that's exactly how he's developed.
You know who
weirdly.
else hasn't really changed is Yuya, because Yuya
I was
stayed the
wondering if we were
same.
going to talk about him next.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yuya really has stayed the same throughout all of it. Loyal, but
Secretive, of course, but that's due to his position.
yeah.
I do feel for the most part, I mean, with Yuya, I think Yuya is a great example of a character that basically will take, that is also shrouded in mystery, but also is the type of character that can, that because of his morals, he's probably, if I'm being completely honest, he probably is the most moral out of any of the characters. Despite the fact that he was a secret agent and that he was working undercover and that you would think that would mean lies upon lies upon lies, even then, everything he was doing was for the sake of stopping the conflict between birds and humans.
Mm-hmm.
So literally, and protecting his brother, of course. But the thing is that all of that was just because of his moral compass.
Mm-hmm.
None of that was because he felt like he had to. This was his choice, and that's what he did. His character was probably the most consistent out of everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and was just amazingly handled in terms of saying this is a character that sticks to his morals through and through. So,
Knows
yeah.
what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
excellent character cast.
Mm-hmm.
This is not what you would expect from a dating simulation with the premise of we're introduced to this game as a human girl attending a pigeon school for some reason.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Hiyoko ran into the teacher at the park,
Mm-hmm.
and the teacher was literally talking to himself about, I think it was Nageki.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Because I
So-
completely forgot about that.
So like that was so in his route before the epilogue, the thing is that there was that scene where he was in the park and he was kind of
picture.
like
He had a picture, remember,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
scratched out.
mm-hmm. And I mean the thing is that for a while I thought that that wouldn't really come back at all, but I mean it's like it's basically just another it was foreshadowing in a way that is so roundabout, but it really was showing how Kazuaki / Hitori is literally he was a person that was constantly in a daze, basically.
So
He had
back
a
and forth
goal,
with himself
but yeah. He had a goal, but he was living like
in the past.
yeah. Mm-hmm. He was constantly in that in between place between the present and the past, and it was literally like those moments in his route where he would be acting strangely was like the tiniest bit of that showing through. But of course, we had no context back then for what that really meant. So
I mean, to be fair, he was dealing with the same dude. Like, he was working with the same fucker that killed Nageki.
yeah.
And the fact that he stuck with this plan for years just to get revenge is insane. Like, that's some dedication.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
I won't spoil it, but that honestly, now that I think about it, that's reminding me of a similar plot point in another franchise I've gotten into. I'm not gonna say what because it's a spoiler, but
Mm-hmm.
if you didn't need bananas, you can find it.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I feel like for the most part, I think for don't lock it because we're gonna head out. I feel like for the most part, this definitely felt like, so like this last session we've done here tonight, I feel like this was probably, I mean, I can't really, it's one of those endings where like, I'm not sure what I was expecting, but now that we've reached this ending, it's like I can't imagine it ending any other way. Like, literally, it feels like it just couldn't, it feels like anything else would be really dissatisfying, honestly, because of the fact that it would, like, this one really stuck the landing, and everything leading up to it, although we didn't have context for it at the time, like, was very well thought out. It makes me wonder, honestly, if I mean, I'm sure there's some sort of lost media or interview or something buried deep within the internet
Probably.
that shows what the writer's thought process was when they were first coming up with this game. Because I wonder, first of all, if did they come up with just the bird concept first and then decided, okay, let's make it a step deeper and then added all this lore on top of it, or they came up with the lore first, saying, okay, war between humans and birds, and the humans almost get completely wiped out, and then there still needs to be a conflict between them, and that's how they come up with Hiyoko going to St. Pigeonations. I wonder what order they came up with those things in, but that's just out of pure curiosity, because I mean, some people like to come up with a concept first and then just roll with it. Other people want very specific lore and then build a concept around it.
I bet they were just joking around about the bird flu. They're talking about it, and then they're like, oh,
Story time.
let's go.
Mm-hmm.
But what if the roles were switched?
Yeah.
This game was originally released as an April Fool's joke and then eventually became an official
No
project.
way.
Yeah, it was originally an April Fool's joke.
That's fucking crazy.
It
Wow.
is.
Wow.
Damn. The creativity behind it.
Mhm.
Wow.
This game digs so deep if you're willing to spend enough time with it.
Mhm.
And
I
that
do like-
is why I just cannot get enough of it. I adore this game.
You
I
know-
do like how I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
We're all
mine
kind of
is
talking
more-
over each other here.
No. Mine is just kind of an anecdote, but go ahead.
I like how like we, as the audience, have to form connections with each and every one of them, pursuing them
Mm-hmm.
for it all to connect, just so we build that connection with them, just so we'll feel more emotion coming out of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane, because I never thought I would miss a bird after playing the game, like Sakuya.
Mm-hmm.
I'ma miss you. Sorry, but what were you gonna say?
No, you're fine. So like, literally, like this is gonna make me, like I am literally going to do this tonight. Like, the thing is that, I remember a couple of people who basically got really close to the epilogue route but didn't finish it. So like they have maybe like one or two more characters to mainly pursue, and then they would have unlocked the epilogue route.
That's crazy. They were
And,
so
like,
close.
Yeah, and the thing is that like literally, I am going to go in the comment section and say keep going.
Keep going.
Like
You
don't drop
must
this game.
see this.
Hmm. Like something, I will foreshadow it to them in the most cryptic way possible, of course. But I will definitely be in the comment section of some YouTube videos tonight, basically saying, you want to, maybe you should come back to this game, just maybe.
Spam.
Yeah.
Spam 'em.
I mean, heck,
Maybe don't do that.
Spam 'em.
sometimes what I've seen a lot of YouTubers do is basically if they notice a person always commenting about the same thing that they recommend, they eventually do it. So maybe it might happen. Game Grumps, I'm looking at you. So yeah.
Call out.
I mean, honestly, their playthrough of the bird routes that they did was really funny, but I want them to do the whole game now. Yeah. So yeah.
Insert cricket sounds here.
It's just-
We're all out of things to say.
It's just weird to think that it's over, you know, because we've spent so much time on this.
So long.
It's like-
That's how I feel after finishing Wolf Warrior.
It's like, whoa, like, now what? It's, what? You know?
The fish at the end of Finding Nemo.
It's kind of bittersweet.
Now what?
Yeah. But yeah, well, this marks the
With
end
that
of this.
being said,
This was Hatoful Boyfriend.
Yeah.
Wow.
Coo. Caca. Sorry. Anyway, but yeah, thanks for tuning in for those of you who have been watching the whole series. I know some of you on YouTube have been, so thank you so much for tuning in and being here with us. But this marks the end of this playthrough. It's crazy to think about, but yeah. And
I have actually finished a project that we've started.
oh come on, we've done that before. They just didn't get uploaded exactly at the time.
Well,
we finished it.
I mean like a long one.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, thank you for watching. What we're gonna be playing next, I have a surprise for us all. But basically, this is not the end of the playthroughs. We got more coming
Not by a
out.
long shot.
So yeah.
We got individual stuff that we're gonna do. We got
Mhm.
just
Bobby
me
will
and
be
Rock
back.
Candy. We got just Rock Candy and Bobby. We got all three of us coming back, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
ain't over till it's over, and it's far from over.
As a certain demon would say, stay tuned.
Oh gosh.
Sorry. Bye.